for you today. Today I'm in my K91, and this video is going to be featuring, do you ever feel like you're in a 1v15? You'll see what I'm talking about. Alright, so let's begin. We're on step standard battle. There's only 3 tier 10s on each team, so I feel like I gotta make a difference. What I'm gonna do is just kind of get an early spotting. There's only 1 scout on each team, and they have Wizard 131 is their scout, which doesn't have the greatest vision to camo ratio. So I jump into this bush, and right off the bat I spot a K91 coming down the middle, and then my scout spots a Carnarvon and an Emil 2, and I got shots in that Emil 2, so I take one and immediately back up, and I figured as soon as I shot I was going to get spotted. Sure enough, I did. I'm going to count 10 seconds, and then I'm going to pull back out. As I pull back out, my scout spots this K91. So I know this bush is not going to be any good. If that K91 or that scout now that's running in the middle pops up and gets me spotted, I'm going to get chewed up by either any tank destroyers that are sniping. And I see this K91 keeps pushing down here, so I want to intercept him. I also have some tanks here with me, so we should be able to deal with him. Missed my first shot, and this KV4 on my team just takes a horrendous line towards him. If you drive out into those fields, you are going to get chewed up. So you watch my KV1 and my JPAN 2 both get absolutely wrecked. They alternatively should have came around this side of the hill and then went down into the ravine to help them. Kind of what I did on this side, using this hill as cover. This K91's going after my scout. Scout is very important on this map, so I don't want to lose my scout. But now I've noticed that I've pretty much lost everybody over here. So now I need help just to deal with this stuff. Scout doesn't abandon me, and his scout doesn't abandon him either. I'm going to let that wizard go. It didn't look like the K90 was coming. K91 was coming, so I took a shot at the wizard. As soon as I shot, the K91 was up on me. I track him in place. I just don't want him to be able to use his mobility, especially with the scout driving around. I want to be able to deal with him because I want to have some hit points left. This just feels like a total waste of my time, and I should be helping in the choke to get my heavy tanks through that. One thing to provide vision for the team, it's another to fight on your side of the map. I mean, yeah, it's important I take that K91 down, essentially get that scout half health. But what my scout does is chase that scout, and he ends up dying for it. So it's 4-1. It's still a close game. We're still in this. We got a lot of tanks in H1. I feel like that flank is going pretty decent. And then we spot them. There's a Carnarvon that was out there before, and now there's an IS-3 that's proceeding to drive across the field, which is absolutely fantastic. I'm falling in love with this tank. I feel like it's a Soviet Leopard. It's kind of awkward at the rear turret, but it does have some nice gun depression off the sides, and the hull will get you a lot of bounces. The turret will get you more bounces. So if you can keep your tank hull down, you'll be good to go. So I see our left side, the red team's starting to push a little bit, so I want to go give them some assistance. The Carnarvon push forward up behind the rocks, and I don't want to sit and deal with a Carnarvon from long distance. If I can help my team get through the choke, that's my preferred option here. And then right as I start to set up a flank, the scout is coming back my way. And I loaded heat here, but I don't have time to switch it, so I just need to be ready. This first shot is key. So I get the first shot in. Heat actually, I think, would have been in my favor if I would have tracked him, but unfortunately I won't track him. He gets the second shot in me, and he killed my loader, so I'm going to be taking a little bit longer to reload. But just as important as that first shot, that second shot, obviously, if I don't make that shot, I'm dead. So shut down their scout. Now, I see the heavy tanks moving through the field, and I want to turn and deal with him. That way he's not flanking us, but I feel like I need to try to help my tank destroyer and my medium tank through this situation. And it's already too late. I lost both of them. And now their focus is starting to turn towards me. Alright, so I got 3 tanks left. Take that back. I have 2 tanks left. Everybody's falling apart. 704 just fell. And I still have an AT-15. So honestly, I'm just hoping that the AT-15 can get out some damage. I'm kind of mentally chalking this up as a loss, but I'm not going to give up. So I get a shot in that Jaeger's lower plate, and then I'm just kind of assessing the situation on like how much health everybody has and where should I go next. So their Tiger II goes on cap. I felt like my AT-15 should have pushed towards the Tiger II, otherwise turn around and help me. But he just continues to sit in the same location, and the Conway shuts him down. Since the Conway shot, I'm going to push on the Conway. I'm going to shot into him. Now I juke, the Conway misses, and the E100 doesn't shoot. Now I'm trying to watch everybody and see who fires. I get a shot into the side of the Jaeger as I'm driving by, and the E100 does not take his time in shooting me, which is perfect. And the Jag also misses me. So since my loader's dead, I don't have a shell for that E100. And I knew I could kill the Conway with 1 shot. I can also kill the Jag with 1 shot. So I take the Conway down, and I don't want this Jaeger to be able to spin on me. I want to get the shot into the side of his tank. So I get that in. The Carnarvon misses, shoots right over me. And then the E100 hits my turret. Did not take his time again. So I thought that E100 was kind of a potato, but at the end, he actually did some work for his team. So I think he just got unfortunate with his shots. Or maybe he was just rushing it because he thought it was game over and he wanted to try to get his damage in. So I come around this way, and it says 33 seconds. So I got to deal with the cap. It's going to be tricky because I know all the heavy tanks are coming. So I'm hoping that they bite on this, and they're going to come around the outside. And I'm thinking, do I come up here and try to see where they are? At least this will get some vision out. I'm hoping maybe the Tiger II will just drive off to buy them some time. And it doesn't look like he's going to do that. So this is going to be like clutch it in. And then right as I come through here, the Carnarvon gets me spotted and locks me down and gets a shot. Unfortunate. So I don't win every single game. This is one of the sad ones. I mean, there's also games that I suck out of. I don't do very well. But there's also a lot of games where I go down fighting, scratching, clawing, tooth and nail, and do 65, 95 kills. Next best on my team was my 704, was third last to die on my team with 2699. I'll take that from tier 9 tank destroyer. That's good enough for me. And then our tier 10 tank destroyer got 1599, but wasn't spotting any of the damage himself. So do you ever feel like it's 1 versus 15 and you're the only one on your team? You see their E100 did 4600, 3 kills. Their scout did 2200 and killed my scout, which I think was probably the game changer. If my scout stays alive, that totally changes how we can handle the last part of the battle. Excuse me. And I mean, they definitely had a lot of tanks that didn't contribute that much to their team. But these guys up here just kind of dictated the whole match and just killed my potatoes too fast, faster than I could get more damage in. Maybe if the scout doesn't kill my loader, I can get through that a little bit better. I mean, it's by no means like pure skill on my part that I got that. It definitely was luck of them missing their shots. But that's kind of how I've seen it happen, where you think you have it locked up and then you just start missing shots and slowly they start to pick their way back into the game, and all of a sudden you're sitting there with your jaw on the ground like, did that really just happen? So interesting match. Wanted to show you guys that. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Check out my Twitch channel. Follow that if you would, please. And I will catch you in the next video.